Johnson and Dufay, in their report or in their research in 2003, wrote, parents' involvement can make a difference in a child's education. Two-thirds of teachers surveyed in 2003 believed that their students would perform better in school if their parents were more involved in their children's education. I wondered how to get parents to get involved and to participate, and I thought signing homework. Okay, signing homework would be a good idea. I would like to share something with you. One of my colleagues from another school said that her school previously ran this program and it was a failure because parents didn't sign the homework. Her school asked parents to sign the homework because the school wanted the pupils to complete the homework tasks. However, the motivation for my project is different. I'm doing this homework signing project because I want to give a chance to parents to get involved in their children's education. My project is an open door for parents to work together with the English teacher and also the pupils. As the pupils, homework, I believe that it is a perfect opportunity for parents and teachers to work together as the pupil is taking home what she learned in class and attempting to assess her understanding at home. And teachers, we teachers should make parents and also pupils aware that learning also takes place at home. So, as I've explained, one of the aims in this project was to give parents a chance to get involved in their children's English education by getting them to sign their children's homework. Another aim was to show to school management, if you give parents a chance to work with their children and the English teacher, this has an impact on their children's achievement. I've done lots of reading while doing my classroom research, either printed articles or online articles, and I'd like to share with you a few quotations. Okay, this one by Sharif Ahmad Noor, Jennifer and Wee Beng Neo. In involving parents in children's education, what teachers say in Malaysia. The primary aim of partnership is to prompt parents that they have some responsibility for their children's learning process. Parents chose to become involved in homework because they believed they should be involved, believed their involvement will make a positive difference in their children's learning process. I quote this from a piece of research entitled Parental Involvement in Homework, a Review of Current Research and its Implications for Teachers, After-School Program Staff and Parent Leaders. Another paper from Southwest Educational Development Laboratory, LCDL 2002, called Back to School, How Parent Involvement Affects Student Achievement, found one common factor, that is programs and interventions that engage families in supporting their children's learning at home are linked to higher student achievement. Now, I would like to share with you the way I am carrying out the project. First, I chose 2 Year 1 classes and 1 Year 2 class to participate in this project. I gave these classes 2 homework tasks, and I did not ask parents to sign the homework because I wanted to see the number of pupils who did the homework without parents' signature. I recorded the number of pupils who did the 2 homework tasks. Next, I sent a letter asking parents to sign the children's homework. I also suggested in the letter that parents may take this opportunity to talk with their children about their English lesson, and children may share what they have learned during English class with their family and also their siblings. I explained to pupils that they need to get parents to sign their homework, and told them that they may share any interesting homework tasks with their parents and siblings. And the final action was recording data. Every week, I recorded the number of homeworks with parents' signature and number of homeworks without signature. So overall, I sent home 13 homeworks to be signed last year. I believe that findings or results are the most important part in every classroom research project. As a researcher, I am the one who carries out the project and identifies the problems and needs to find a way to solve them. Thus, by looking at the scientific data that I've recorded, I can see the issues clearly and try to address them. As I shared earlier, I worked together with parents of 3 different classes, and through this classroom research, I could see that 58% of Year 1 Kreatif parents signed the homework. 1 Kreatif is the top stream. Okay, next. 47% of Year 1 Dynamic parents signed the homework. 1 Dynamic, for your information, is the middle stream. 2 Optimists. 52% of Year 2 Optimist parents signed the homework, and 2 Optimists is the bottom stream. Overall, 51.4% of parents signed the homework, and this result shows that a majority of parents supported this program. If you remember, one of the aims of this project was to see if the pupils' performance in English improved as a result of doing the homework signing project. I used the KSSR assessment criteria to compare pupils' achievement in May 2012 when I started the homework signing project with their achievement in October 2012. First, 1 Kreatif. In May 2012, Band 4 was the highest band achieved by anyone in 1 Kreatif. 8.8% of pupils achieved this level. And by October 2012, 23.5% were achieving Band 5. Next, 1 Dynamic. In May 2012, Band 4 was the highest band achieved by anyone in 1 Dynamic. 2.85% of pupils achieved this level. By October 2012, 5.7% were achieving Band 5. To Optimists, in May 2012, Band 3 was the highest band achieved by anyone in 2 Optimists. 7.4% of pupils achieved this level. By October 2012, 11% were achieving Band 4. As teacher, we would expect this level of improvement from the middle of the year to the end of the year. But I noticed some connections between pupil achievement and homework signing. First, 1 Kreatif. Okay. Of all the pupils who got Band 5 last year, only 1 pupil wasn't getting his homework signed. Of the pupils who didn't achieve Band 5, 32% were getting their homework signed. 1 Dynamic, only 2 pupils achieved Band 5 in October 2012. 1 was constantly getting her homework signed. The other pupil is gifted. Her parents seldom signed the homework. And 2 Optimists, 1 boy who could only achieve Band 2 in May 2012 moved up to Band 4 by October 2012. His parents signed his homework every week. I believe that parents who sign the homework motivate their children. Parents have positive attitude towards children's English education will influence pupils to achieve better bands. If you look closely at the pupils' achievement, you will notice that there is a connection with the homework signing project. And as continuation from 2012 classroom research, this year I did a survey of the parents that took part in last year's homework signing project to evaluate whether they found the homework signing useful or not. Question number 1. Do you like the homework signing project? Question number 2. Do you think this homework signing project is useful for your child? Question number 3. How often do you help your child with his or her English homework? Number 4. Do you ask your child whether he or she has any English homework to do and for you to sign? Number 5. Have you noticed any changes in your child's homework habits since starting the homework signing project? Number 6. Do you take homework signing as an opportunity to communicate with your child about English lessons at school? 7. Would you like to continue with the homework signing project in 2013? 8. Do you have any suggestion for the betterment of this homework signing project? I surveyed parents of only 2 of the 3 classes who took part in last year's homework signing, as I was unable to get the cooperation of the teacher who is teaching the 3rd class this year. As you can see, 88% parents of former Year 1 Kreatif answered to the survey, while 46% parents of former Year 2 Optimists responded. Of all parents who responded to the survey, 100% said that they would like to continue with this homework signing project and found this homework signing project is useful and benefited their children. I pulled out some of the interesting comments that parents made when they answered the survey. A few parents said that, I like to sign the homework because I know current topic being taught at school. One parent said that, I take this opportunity to check my child understands towards her English homework, talk about English lesson, and improved our communication. Another parent said that, I believed by constantly doing homework, my child will improve and progress in his English subject. One parent said that this program has benefited my child as it trains my child's moral character. Another evaluation that I carried out was to ask a group of 10 pupils to talk informally to me about how they felt about the homework signing project. One pupil said that, I like getting the homework signed because it makes my parents interested in my English lesson. Another pupil said that, my parents praise me if I can do the homework correctly. A few pupils said that, I feel happy if I can say a sentence in English and will show my ability later at home so that my parents will feel proud of me and praise me. Another pupil said that, my parents ask me whether I have any English homework to be signed and other subjects too. However, some pupils did say that their parents just signed the homework without looking at it or asking about it. Oops. Yeah. Overall, the findings show that a majority of parents are interested in their children's education. Therefore, I am continuing with this homework signing project for my pupils in Year 2 Kreatif, and one of my colleagues also agreed to participate in this project, and she will conduct this project with former Year 2 Optimists, that is Year 3 Optimists. I have also decided that to encourage further parental involvement, I would like to introduce the Learn English Family program at school, because this programs a series of workshops to show parents how they can enjoy English stories with their children, aims for a cooperation between teacher, parents, and the pupils. And with that, I end our session. And thank you for coming to our presentation.
that's the end of the presentation part of the session, but we do have time now for any questions or any experiences that you'd like to share, either about classroom research or about the topic of involving parents in their children's education. Does anybody have anything they would like to ask or share?
Yes, sorry. So if possible, I think to further improve your research, classroom research, maybe you can use the instrument in the parents' toolkits in our blueprints. There is one. Sarana Ibu Bapa can be further enhance your choices. Yes. There is
From the
very good instrument there
MOE.
to detect the parents' involvement in the child's education. Can be used. Yes.
That one is the blueprint, the latest education blueprint under the KPM.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
Where can you find those?
Oh, where can we find those?
Ministry blueprint.
It's not in the blueprint.
No, there's a toolkit.
Yeah, where can you find the toolkit?
Can we Google?
Parents toolkit.
Yes.
As soon as that I believe that we in that one, we didn't get any, we know nothing about, we know that the government, the TPM, the Deputy Prime Minister had launched the blueprint. It's just that we don't have the toolkits. We know nothing about it. What I mean is, we have a little knowledge and information about it.
We can email it to you.
If you can go to PPD,
Please help us, because we really want to get
Actually,
parents to work together with us, the English teacher, and also the children. Because when we, the very first time we sent a survey, I think in February 2011, 2012, last year. And that's how we know that parents were so interested in children's English education, because when we counted up, wow, so many. And then we started with the signing homework project. And this year, when we sent again the survey, the questionnaire, parents replied. And then again, 100% of them who replied, who said, yes, teacher, we would like to have something. We would like to work together with you again one more time.
I have not followed from the very beginning. I was outside trying to catch a glimpse of the Prime Minister. When I managed, he was passing by us just now. So how do you get the parents? The parents are involved in this project, right? Yeah. The GB, the HAM, are they involved too?
Yes.
Do they? How do you get?
Okay. At first, before we start this program, my mentor and I, we talk about it, and then we also get assistance from the GB, what I mean, the school management. We tell them what we are going to do, and we even get a suggestion from them. And then after we draft the letter, we show it to the GB, and the GB was so happy. And she signed it, and she said, we're looking forward to see what will happen next. So,
In the form
Yeah.
that you give to the students,
Yes.
where the parents sign the...
Oh, okay. First,
it's a form, is it?
no, it's a homework, a homework actually.
So they will sign on the
Yes,
book
they will
itself.
sign on their homework.
On the
It either a homework task, a homework sheet, or maybe they are using, sometimes I send the homework task, sometimes I use their activity book as part of it. At the very first, at the beginning of the project, I just tell the pupils, okay, this is the homework that you need to do. Okay, complete it and then bring it to school. For second time, also the same thing. And the third time, then only I send the letter. I tell the parents that I would like to get their assistant. I would like to help them to work together with me in this project, what we call it a signing homework project. And during, in this letter itself, I suggested to parents that they, what we call it, yes, take the opportunity to talk to their children, take the opportunity as a way to involve more in their children's English education. And the children also can talk to their parents what actually happened in the classroom. I see. So this is one way of telling parents that actually English education is also takes place at home. Because sometimes parents thought that, oh, English is only during the English lesson with your English teacher, okay? But then I would like to create a new environment to my parents because this is a semi-rural area, primary school. I want to create an environment that parents are aware that the learning process is also takes place at home. Because the children sometimes they watch also cartoon in English, you know, Ben 10 or whatsoever, so they know a little bit of English, even though they don't speak or they don't, you know, see. Yes?
I have questions.
Yeah.
I would like to implement this in my class, but I'm not facing the problem where well, I'm teaching in island, so the parents might not very not very literate, and they don't even avoid to hold the pen, not the children but the parents. I can see it during the quam. Yeah, they don't want to hold the pen. I don't know how to this. So, what can I do?
Using.
Yeah, concrete. Yeah, but
Yes.
I cannot provide the.
Yeah.
So, any suggestion?
I believe that if let's say your parents, let's say the children parents is illiterate, I believe that it's okay. Because learning, you learn English, you don't have to have a parent that well versed in English, proficient, fluent. No need, okay? And then
my point is.
yeah, I know. They can't sign it, but then maybe they can. If let's say they can't sign it, I believe that what you can do is get parents to tell a little bit of it. So then you know. The parents don't need to understand English. They know that their children, okay, do this. I believe that sometimes parents don't know whether it is correct or not. And then she get it.
Maybe just hold the.
fold.
Yeah.
See?
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe if they can't sign,
Yeah.
that maybe that the homework signing is not the right thing.
Mhm.
Should be in your situation. Maybe you need to think of another way that parents could be.
How many parents do you have? I mean, is it a small school?
It's not
Small
really.
classes.
It's big island. With my school around 320.
So your class is a fair size, 20, 30 children.
24 around
Yeah.
24. Yeah, not around. It's 24.
I'm just want to know what happened to the most half of the percentage that joining the program of home signing. What happened? What are the things that you're going to do with? Mostly half of the parents doesn't really involve in this project. What are the next step for that kind of group of parents? What are the intervention for it? Maybe you need
about
another cycle for the classroom research for that kind of group. Because while talking about the classroom research, it doesn't really stop for one cycle to make a kind of judgment. Does it really effective or not? Maybe you have to think about another half, almost half of the group for the parents doesn't really, and then you need to focus on whether it is a pure signature from the parents or not. And then maybe you can have a kind of video recording at home, if it's possible to do. Because we want to see the effectiveness of maybe the children just copycat the parent's signature or not.
My pupils is year 1 and
Yeah.
year 2. I believe that their parent's signature is authentic. Yes, I believe so.
I think that your project is such a very good project, and like our sister said here just now, maybe I would like to try in my school, because I have no problem involving parents in my school. And for your information, my school is Power of Reading project, and we have successfully launching our books last Saturday. it's quite a bit late, but to start 1,000 miles, we have to start with single steps, right? In our school is a power reading project. So I combine with the LEF, Learning English Family, because it really involves parents, like what our sister at the end of the table said just now. Because I attending her presentation yesterday, I also believe that parents here is not, they doesn't have to be well versed in English. They don't have to be like the English teacher at school, but at least that they can build the interest of taking care of their children, right? So, for example, they are not, they cannot read even, or they cannot read books in English, but our school is a power reading project. We have many good books. We also have picture books without words, also books with simple words. It's give the opportunity to parents, to talk more with their child, and it also gives the opportunity to get to know the improvement in class too. Yeah, and your project is, I think, it can collaborate with Learning in English Family. Yeah.
Is it possible if I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Okay. Since that you said your goal of reading the Learning English Family has developed interest among parents to help their children to excel in their English education. When you look at the children in their daily lesson class, did you notice any changes?
As for in my class, my own class, it's surprised that actually I'm a guru data too, and this year I have to be a class teacher because we are lack of other teachers, and you know that maybe sometimes they don't want to have other commitment, right? But I take advantage of that, because for KSSR class itself, we teach 10 periods per week, and I spend a lot of times with my students in my class. So what I can see is, because every afternoon the parents will take their pupils back from school, and then I can see that especially for my own class, the parents, I like what you said, you open the door, right? I let my parents to come into the class, look at their books, and even help me to clean the class. Yes. And I also appointed committee for my own class. Yes. A small parents committee in my own class. My class is 2 Soleh, so we have our own committee. And from our meeting last Saturday, they are looking forward for our workshops, and they're willing to help. And in terms of the facilities in my class, because our class is quite sandy, yeah, so we have to buy our own mats, which I bought from Srikin. Yes, it costs 50 ringgit, but in my place it costs 25 ringgit, which attractive characters, Upin and Ipin, we have Angry Birds, and that is from their, we collect money from that. That is one of factors that they can help, rather than maybe this one also can be one of the factors that can help their development.